Welcome to 2+1. Today we are playing the first Descendant as a tag team. This is the latest looter-shooter PvE game by Nexon using Unreal Engine 5. This developer is well known for their RPG storytelling capability.
So we are expecting good story development from the game instead of another mindless shooter, right?
Yup. Without further ado, let's jump into the game.
I saw everything. The connection between two worlds. About a century ago, humans were defeated by the Vulgus. Invaders from the other world. Then came the Colossi, who destroyed everything. Humans resisted until they could no longer. Then they found hope. They were gifted the forgotten ancestors' power. Finally, they could fight with newfound strength. But another threat had emerged. Karel, the new leader of the Vulgus. His dark ambitions are driving both worlds to the brink of collapse. We must fight back. With the ancestors' power bestowed upon us. Descendant, can you hear me? I've been waiting for you.
According to the investigative core, the Ironheart is in the ruins. The assignment is simple. Bunny will collect it, while one of you protects her. So, who is going to take this on?
Ajax fits my style. Up close and personal.
I'll go.
Between a support and a DPS, of course, I'm going with DPS.
Defense is my forte.
So Lepic it is.
There's no Ironheart on that side either.
And this is the only place left.
Let's get this over with. The Architect Ruins. It took so many soldiers to find this place. Please let the Ironheart be in here somewhere.
I hope it's here too, Bunny. I'd like to give Albion some good news.
Finding the Ironheart is important, but so is retrieving it. The Vulgus also have their sights set on these ruins.
Don't worry about that, Alpha. Compared to me, the Vulgus are as slow as turtles.
I'll blow up anyone who comes for you, Bunny.
Haha! Good to know you have my back. So, do you know what the heart looks like?
We'll know when we see it.
I'll take the lead.
Sounds good.
Whoa! What the heck?
What's going on? All operatives report.
We almost died. I'm okay, by the way.
Roger that. Resume operation.
Our path's been cut off. We better find a way around.
Be careful, Bunny. Something's not right. Damn it! It's the Vulgus!
What? I'll come help.
No need. I'll take him out, then join you.
Glad you're safe.
Me too. But then again, I am me.
No need to brag. Come on, let's keep going. Whoa. What is all this? Huh, there's no way through. This is the only place left. There has to be something here.
There was a hidden space.
It's the Ironheart! Cover me! So this is the Ironheart. We can close the dimensional wall with this, right? And when we have all three of them, we can stop the Colossi and the Vulgus? How awesome is that? But does something feel weird to you? It feels like the Ironheart is somehow calling to me. Wait, what the hell?
Finally here. This is a space where your unconscious takes physical form. I have been waiting for you since the beginning. I am your guide. I was created to guide the Descendants to the Ironheart. This is the connection procedure, Descendant. Initializing process to access your consciousness.
you see the guide too?
Yeah, I saw it. It took me to a weird place. Hold on. It's the Vulgus. They found their way here.
Let's get out of here! Hurry!
I seriously have no idea what's going on. Target secured. I'm moving out. You need to stay alive. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, don't worry about me.
The Vulgus attacked.
What's that sound?
I have synchronized with your consciousness. Focus on the heart. It must not be captured.
Loaded. Loaded.
You are under the influence of your unconscious mind. Test your limits.
Oh, they give us a chance to test out our abilities. Voidwalk looks like it is a stun and knocked out.
Lepic's got a gravity bomb of sorts. It is called traction grenade here.
Looks like we both have something for crowd control.
It's been a while since your last report. Have you regrouped with Bunny? I need confirmation.
Roger that. Resuming operation. I'm at the rendezvous point. Bunny, where are you? Bunny! Shout if you can hear me! Kurl touched the heart. This triggers some kind of anomaly.
The tutorial is strictly solo only. We'll start playing together after this.
Alpha, the Ironheart was stolen. The operation failed.
Damn it! I never expected Karel to show up in person after everything we've gone through to find that Ironheart. If we don't find the other two Ironhearts before he does, the dimensional wall will be in danger.
Don't lose hope, HQ. We've made contact with a guide. She's going to help us.
Descendant, follow my voice. I need your help. Humanity requires my help. I can find the Ironheart.
Enzo, did you hear that voice?
Yeah, I heard it too, Bunny. I need to explain the situation to Alpha. You should go and get treated.
What? Can't Alpha hear the guide's voice?
I don't hear anything at all. It seems to only be linked to active descendants. Now, are there any other descendants who have had contact with the guide?
Aside from Jeremy, all descendants have reported connecting with the guide. And the descendant who first made contact with the Ironheart will be arriving at HQ shortly.
When it comes to the guide, we have to consider all possibilities. Make sure you familiarize yourself with everything.
No matter what, the Ironheart. To those descendants who have connected to me, thank you for answering my call. This is Albion, the last bastion of humanity. Many lives have been laid before the Ironheart. I wish to help humanity. My system can locate the Ironheart. However, my functions were damaged after I was separated from it. If I can access the data left by my creators, the ancestors, I should be able to find a way to restore my system. I appeal to all descendants who can hear my voice. Please help me to restore my system. Take me to the ancestors' facility.
A system that can find the Ironheart. What is it exactly? Alpha, it looks like the guide is speaking to another descendant nearby. I've uploaded the details of the conversation to the command console.
Based on this, the guide seems to be more AI than spiritual being. Any Descendant who's been contacted by the guide, please report to HQ immediately. Nell, as a non-Descendant, how do you feel about this phenomenon?
I believe it holds sufficient strategic value to be of interest.
Got a question about the operation? I didn't expect you to be speaking to the guide. I thought you were headed straight to HQ. Well, first off, well done on the mission. It was a difficult one. Carell showing up in person, even I was concerned. Since your operation, a strange phenomenon has affected Descendants. When you said there was hope, were you talking about the guide? To be honest, I suspect that the guide is either a new Vulgus weapon or a new enemy. It's clever claiming to be able to find the Ironheart for us. Who wouldn't want to believe that, if they're desperate enough? That is how traps are laid. Everything has a price. My staff officers, however, seem to have a different opinion. Enzo and Nell have proposed verifying the guide's credibility by fulfilling her requests. And the truth is, we currently lack any leads on the Ironheart. Enzo and Nell have determined that if the guide can close the gaps in our knowledge, it will be worth it. Luckily, there is an Ancestors facility within the territory we occupy. We plan on making contact with the guide there. Descendant, this is your next mission. I would like you and Bunny to bring the guide to the Ancestors facility in Kingston. Deploying the Descendants who have been in closest contact with the Ironheart is our best bet. Bunny, I know you're recovering from your injuries, but I'm sure you understand the importance of this. I'll order the Investigative Corps to provide support. I hope we see some results, whatever the outcome may be.
Welcome, Descendant. Please, do not be alarmed. My appearance has been configured to facilitate communication. I am linked to the Arcade of Descendants. I can appear wherever you may be. But I am incomplete. At present, only you, Descendant, can see or hear me. I need you to help me fully restore my system. Only then can I help humanity.
Ah, there you are. I'm Marcus from the Investigative Corps. I have orders from HQ to escort you, Descendant. This way, please. Thank you for all your hard work during the operation to retrieve the Ironheart. The results of that operation were disappointing, but we'll keep looking for other ruins. The Investigative Corps will always support the Descendants. Speaking of which, we heard you're heading to the Ancestors facility in this area. The facility was once used as a research center by the Magisters, before it was abandoned. I never thought we'd be going back there again. It's been deserted for a long time. Anyway, let me take you to the facility. Sit tight. Security Corps, this is Lieutenant Marcus from the Investigative Corps. We have orders from HQ to open the gate to the Ancestors facility. Security Corps, do you copy? This is Lieutenant Marcus from the Investigative Corps. What's going on? Security Corps, respond! Security Corps! Damn it! Descendant, it looks like the Vulgus have arrived. Comms are already down. Use the emergency communicator to contact HQ while I try to get a handle on the situation.
Shh! The enemy's close. This doesn't feel good. It seems like Alpha doesn't trust the guide at all. The Arche from the guide felt familiar. That makes me think she's on our side. Oh! What if Alpha can't link to the guide because of Arche? He doesn't use his Arche abilities much these days. Who knows? Let's focus on the operation for now. I'll go scout every nook and cranny in Kingston. And I'll look for that annoying enemy commander as well. I'll leave the Vulgus siege to you. They're starting to spread out like they own the place. Alright, catch you later. Don't push yourself too hard.
Initially, we were quite concerned about this game being repetitive like Warframe and Helldiver. It turns out this is not the case. 7 hours into the game, we fought through the forest, underground caverns, and Ancestors' facilities with a rich variety of enemies. Closed-range melee, attribute specialized, aerial foes, heavy armored, you name it. At this point, not only it's visually stunning, but also immersive to play, especially with friends.
Right. And you got me to thank for that. So far, we haven't done any grinding or replaying any missions for levels. However, you do need to switch your weapons often to keep up with damage and enemy level. I like to check out different weapons and how they feel with their recoil, so this is a non-issue to me.
The game is set to private mode, so there will always be 2 of us only. Synergy from character abilities, positioning, and timing are so crucial. We also have a friend playing it solo, and he doesn't seem to have any trouble beating the level. In fact, he is way ahead of us in story progression. I have tested all of Ajax's abilities. He is very effective against minions. Orbit Barrier, the frontal shield, is my favorite. I do have my doubts about how well he fares against bosses with static defenses. He has to run around or roll quite a bit. Blasting your guns behind a shield doesn't sound like a good idea. Guess we will find out soon enough.
I often find myself using the traction bomb and grenade together a lot and hardly use the overclock skill to boost the damage. The extra damage from burn seems insignificant when you follow up the grenade with your assault rifle. The enemies either die from the grenade damage or the gun too quickly for a bit of extra burn damage to matter. Maybe it will work better on bosses with a larger health pool. More testing is needed.
This terminal also does not contain the Ancestors' data. However, Descendant, since the transmission of the Ancestors' data is happening close by, that is not likely where the enemy command center is located. As the enemy seal off Kingston's network, transmitting data over a long distance would have been impossible. This means we still have the opportunity to retrieve the Ancestors' data.
Just get to the point. Just how much do you plan to rely on that guide?
You prefer to keep sending in the investigative corps? How much time have we wasted searching for the Iron Hearts without any leads? Alpha, this is the best opportunity we've had in a century.
Or it could be a trap. The Descendants are Albion's only hope, and now it's like they have a parasite attached to their minds.
This way, Descendant. It seems HQ is faltering. I understand. After all, HQ shoulders the burden of protecting humanity. It is difficult for the fate of humanity to be placed into the hands of something only a few can see. But Descendant, my purpose is the same as yours. Trust me. Do this, and you will retrieve the Iron Heart.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory. Descendant, I apologize for my temper. I should also apologize to you, Nell. It seems the divide between our opinions regarding this operation may be too great. I did not authorize the investigation of the Ancestors' facility because I trust the guide. My intention was to prevent the Vulgus from accessing the Ancestors' data. Which is why, regardless of whether I trust her or not, that data must be retrieved. Bunny has identified a number of Vulgus facilities located in the direction of the Grand Square. If we investigate them, we should be able to track down the location of the Vulgus command center where the data is being held. As for the guide, let's continue that discussion after this operation is concluded.
There are two leveling systems. What we are currently looking at is the Mastery system. You would level this as you would with normal leveling. As you can see, it opens up more module slots for your weapons, equipment, and your character. Yes, you can assign modules to your character too if you don't know. Not just your weapons. On top of that, there's weapon proficiency too. The more you use a weapon, the higher the proficiency with that weapon type. When you reach Mastery Level 3, you can further modify your weapon using the Weapon Workbench. If you come across a weapon you love so much and don't want to give it up, you can literally do so by using the workbench to upgrade it using the level transmission. There are quite a few systems in the game for us to explore. Too much to say in one go, really. I may do a deep dive into them in a separate video. For now, let's get back on track. As for the story, we are now trying to fix the guide, which is some sort of AI from the Iron Heart introduced in the tutorial. Once it's repaired, it would help us find the rest of the Iron Hearts to close the dimensional wall, in turn stopping the Colossi pouring in from the Void dimension. The first block is gone. We have to do this 3 times. So annoying. Aim for the shield spheres on top. They are making him immune.
HP getting low here. Whoa! I almost went down right there.
Orbital bombardment doesn't seem to do too much damage. At least, it's not chewing through my shield faster than its regen, as long as I roll away quick enough.
Speak for yourself.
Always aim for the head. Can't go wrong with this. You got this?
Yeah, I got it.
As expected, Ajax is hopeless against rockets. There's no point deploying shield if they keep on bombing him though. I don't think he's going to get stunned or knocked down by Voidwalk either.
Descendant. Thanks to you, the data was located, and I was able to restore my functions. Should my system be damaged again, bringing me into contact with another Ironheart is a fail-safe restoration method. However, should this prove to be impossible, there is an emergency restoration protocol put in place by the ancestors. By collecting particle elements from where the Ironheart was excavated, a similar contact environment can be created. This protocol can also be applied should the Ironheart be damaged. The Vulgus wanted to secure the ancestors' data to obtain this information. When I was separated from the Ironheart that the Vulgus seized was also damaged. The void erosions in the ruins likely occurred due to this damage. And Descendant, There is something else that concerns me. How did the Vulgus know that the Ancestors facility had this information? The only entities that I can think of who would consider using the system restoration protocol are guides and Ancestors. Unless there is an Ancestor among the Vulgus. Wait. Descendant, I can sense vibrations. They feel very similar to a void erosion. Threatening.
Void dimension link detected. Colossus is approaching. I repeat, void dimension link detected. The Colossus is approaching. Classification type Great War. All descendants in Alpha, prepare for intercept battle.
Damn it! Why a Colossus now, of all the times? All personnel, prepare for an intercept battle. Deployable personnel, make your way to Seneca immediately and head to the Void.
The space-time fabric of the Void is extremely illogical. Descendant, ever since Corral caused the Void erosion with the Ironheart, the Colossi have become more active. According to my calculations, the expected point of arrival for this Colossus is at the Kingston border. The classification type is Grave Water, just like the one you encountered at the ruins. That specimen was weaker due to the unexpected nature of the dimensional link. But things will be different this time. If this Colossus manages to enter Ingress, Kingston may be lost to us forever. We must intercept it in the Void Dimension before that happens. I will send you to the Void Dimension once you have finished your battle preparations. May the intercept be successful, Descendant. Have you completed preparations?
Did you notice the message on top saying the boss is weakened due to the number of players?
Yeah, that's what I read.
Alright, this is our first Colossus. The weakness should still be the mouth cover and both shoulder plates, same as the tutorial boss. Would you please provide sustained damage while I am taking out those armors? I really want to try the grappling hook. You know, we both attempted it earlier and it didn't work even once. Hopefully we have better luck this time.
I don't notice a big difference between hitting the shoulder plates or the main body.
I don't think we have to remove both shoulder plates. Besides making it more susceptible to crit damage and increases the weak point area. I should have just focused on its face. This is quite a challenge with our level 10 guns.
Yeah, I feel you. We are only chipping away at its health slowly.
The time limit is expiring. Just a little bit more.
Almost there. Keep pushing.
Yay! Yes! This is very close. 20 seconds to feeling the mission.
I am analyzing the Void Paradox. Good work, Descendant. The Colossus was stronger than average, and you still achieved a resounding victory. However, as long as the dimensional wall remains open, the invasion of the Colossi will never end. Until the dimensional wall is closed, humankind will have no choice but to live with the fear of the Colossi. Descendant, securing the Iron Hearts and closing the dimensional wall, it isn't just to defeat the Vulgus. If we cannot stop the invasion of Ingress by the Colossi, there will be no hope for humanity. Remember your calling. I will focus more attention on monitoring the Void Dimension.
That was a job well done, Descendant. While you were intercepting the Colossus, the guide gave Enzo some important intel. It concerns the next operation, so head back to HQ once you're ready.
Got a question about the operation? Descendant, using the Ancestors' data, the guide claims to have discovered a zone where an Ironheart has been excavated. After undergoing emergency restoration protocols at that location, the guide should be able to track the Ironheart. The problem is, the Ironheart excavation site is near a Vulgus munitions factory. It's a weapons production site where cyborg Vulgus, the Legion of Immortality, are manufactured. Sharon and the Colon Special Forces along with Jeremy have been deployed there as the front line, and a bridgehead has been secured. I've assigned you to this operation as well. Sharon has exceptional infiltration skills, but I need someone who can lead the battle. Your mission is to infiltrate the Ironheart excavation site and restore the guide's system. I still have my doubts about the guide. Even for this operation, I'm sending you into the Lion's Den on the strength of her words. But after witnessing the intercept battle,
I've made up my mind. We must find the Ironheart and close the dimensional wall as soon as possible. Failure to do so would leave the remnants of humankind to be trampled by the Colossi, even if we win the war against the Vulgus. So, I have decided to put my trust in the strategic value of the Guide. For now. Descendant, I leave this operation in your hands. The fate of humanity rests on your shoulders.
I'll listen to what you have to say. You're here. Welcome to the Vulgus Munitions Factory. You've made quite the impression at Kingston. So much so, I was tempted to recruit you for Colon. But then again, the enemy isn't exactly a pushover. However, now that we have the Guide as a strategic asset, I'm sure the trajectory of this war will change drastically. Shall we get started? Based on the coordinates provided by the Guide, the Ironheart excavation site is near the enemy's industrial zone. Unfortunately, the exact location needs to be confirmed in person. The coordinates are based on data from the time of the ancestors, and there's a high probability that the topography today will look a little different. I'll do recon around the industrial zone. While I'm doing that, your mission is to create a diversion to draw the enemy's eyes away from me. Even though I have active camouflage, things will be much easier if you can hold the enemy's attention. I'll tell Jeremy to stay behind and provide operational support. Jeremy seems to be unable to link with the Guide, so he won't be much use in finding the excavation site. He'll be better deployed using his RK teleportation abilities as support for your diversion operation. Let's get moving. We need to restore the Guide's system as soon as possible.
What, me? Support? Oh, for crying out loud. Get to the point. Guide! That's all everybody talks about these days. Since when did the higher-ups at Albion conduct operations based on the word of a spirit? Not to mention, excluding an excellent descendant like myself from this operation, everything's clearly going very well. Hey, you think it's funny I can't link with the Guide? Alright then, let's consider which descendants aren't able to link with the Guide right now. Let's see. It's only me and Alpha, yes? Looks to me like the commander of Albion and the strongest descendant are the only ones who are still sane. If I were you, I'd think carefully about why you've been designated as a bait, and I'm going to do things my way. Don't even think about tagging along. Huh. Do you really think you can even attempt to follow me? With my RK abilities?
It'll be fine for a while. All right. I'm alive, thanks to you. And you even found time to attack the Vulgus Kuiper facility. I've really gotta hand it to you. Oh yeah. How did I manage to get the slip on Ederlich? He retreated as soon as the battle at the mining site was over and headed toward a facility. It looked like he'd planned to do so from the beginning. I wondered what he was up to, but he actually did us a favor in the end. I think the Ironheart excavation site is underneath that facility. A pretty hastily built structure? Check. Multiple security devices guarding the entrance? Check. Commander-level Vulgus disappearing inside? You can see how it all adds up, right? I need to assign missions to all operatives to shut down the facility's multiple security devices. It'll require specific procedures, but I've had experience in dismantling many of these types of devices. Let's move. We need to get in there before the Vulgus can do anything to the excavation site.
That's the Vulgus barracks, which I was assigned to take out. They said if we didn't destroy their base, it would allow them to counterattack or something. But what a shame. I have no more rounds. why don't you finish up for me while you do? It was kind of boring, to be honest. I've destroyed the main passages. You only have to deal with the remaining troops. And hey, Kolalaki, why don't you go ahead and send the operational relay when you get there as well? Oh, and make sure to credit me for it. Get to the point. It seems as if all of you have forgotten, so I'll repeat myself one more time, since they're here too. It looks like it'll be a guide-related mission from this point on, which means I can't have anything to do with it, right? You're the one who told me I should be in a supporting role, Sharon. Yeah? Since I can't connect to the guide. Report that to HQ however you like. It's not like they have a cell that can hold me, do they? Oh, nah. Maybe I will sit in a cell and get some rest. It's been a while. Last time I was there, it was really fun. I'm not sure who blabbed about my secret operation, but had it been carried out, not only would we have the Iron Heart, but Corell's heart as well. I guess that's just my little walk down memory lane. Have fun with your imaginary friend. Peace.
Sharon, give me the order and I will track him.
Let him be. Jeremy's RK ability is teleportation. We have no way of catching him.
Descendant, although it was not my intention, there seems to be a misunderstanding with Jeremy. I do not choose who I am linked with. The process follows strict directives woven into RK by the ancestors. I have no knowledge of the details of these directives, nor am I capable of ignoring them. If I were able to alter those directives, would I have been able to resolve this misunderstanding with Jeremy? Could I ease Alpha's suspicions? The human mind is difficult to comprehend. It feels like a mass of powerful energy surrounded by a resilient defense mechanism, almost like an Iron Heart. I apologize for occupying your time before an important operation. I will focus on the emergency restoration protocol and remain on standby. I hope I can bring results that reflect the level of effort you have put into this operation.
You'll need to leave first, Descendant. Sharon's prosthesis has been damaged from excessive RK use. We'll join you as soon as we can.
Don't worry. You've seen what they're capable of. I hope these repairs can be done quickly.
To defeat the Vulgus.
What kind of shield is this? Let me try punching it. Nope, it doesn't work. Any ideas?
Oh, If you hit the little things that are on the shield, it actually damages the shield.
Got it. The defense spheres reappear way too fast. We need to take them all out at the same time, then I can place some headshots.
Working on taking them down.
We are surrounded. There are way too many minions. Let me thin them out. This is taking longer and longer. Luckily, there wasn't a time constraint on this Ederlich boss. I only have 14 or maybe 16 rounds for the sniper. Could you get his shield down?
Yeah. Let me help with that.
Wait, did I get him? I believe I ended him with a headshot.
Great. I believe you did. The center structure just became clickable. Let me clear out the stragglers first.
Phew. This is it for today. Thank you for watching.
The void corrosion has encroached upon my leech.
That is because of an unknown error. It will be fixed momentarily. Complete. The security threat has been neutralized. I have completed all preparations as you commanded.
Begin.
The Legion will be reborn through the Ironheart.
Rise!
My warriors, give your lives for Clipper! Stand at the vanguard for me, Al-Zaruk. I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Al-Zaruk submits to Lord Karel's command. Armor, transport the Ironheart to my fortress. Initiate the data inversion immediately.